This conference will now be recorded.
So good evening, everyone. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So in the last two classes, we have seen what is DevOps. Okay. I'll just quickly introduce. We have discussed about what is DevOps. Okay. Why DevOps and the benefits. What are the benefits of DevOps? And we discussed what are the tools we are going to use in DevOps. Next, the DevOps lifecycle. DevOps lifecycle, and before that we just introduced some basics how the development will happen and what is agile. Okay, waterfall versus agile, some definitions we discussed. Okay, so this is all about the introduction of DevOps. And in the third class, okay, so what we are going to discuss is I'm introducing AWS today. Introducing AWS. Okay, I'm introducing AWS. We will discuss. So what is AWS? Stands for Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services. Is a cloud. Is a cloud. It follows cloud computing methodology. So if you want to learn or if you want to introduce AWS, the first thing I have to introduce about cloud computing. Okay. So AWS, if you want to know, the first thing you have to understand about cloud computing. So after discussing cloud computing only, you will come to know what is AWS. Okay, AWS is a cloud. Okay, so that's why you have to know cloud computing. Here, so first is introduction to cloud computing. So why AWS? Why we have to learn AWS? So a lot of reasons are there. Fastest growing cloud computing platform on the planet. So AWS is a cloud computing platform. Okay, and it is number one among all the cloud computing platform. So which is by Amazon. Okay, so whatever you do the business, okay, website, right, Amazon.India, and you will purchase some item, right? That is purely sales. And Amazon also given AWS, which is based on the for the industries for companies and all. Okay, so it is cloud. So largest public cloud computing platform on the planet. Okay, so and why we have to go for AWS is okay, more and more organizations are using, certifications are there, so highly paid job. Okay, so DevOps with AWS is highly paid job and lot of business advantages are there. Okay, so we can also discuss elaborately all these benefits, okay, regarding AWS, why it is big and why it is number one, what is the reason behind it. Okay, so here I am starting with one page, the virtualization. So here I am saying AWS is a cloud computing platform. Okay, but I am introducing what is virtualization. Why? Because cloud computing internally uses, okay, internally uses virtualization technology. Virtualization technology. Okay, So anyone having idea what is virtualization? Any idea what is virtualization?
Virtualization is a concept in which uh, multiple servers can be installed on a single server, hardware
Okay,
server.
okay. So let's
And
consider what.
yeah, please go ahead. Please.
Okay, fine. So this is my laptop. Okay, on my laptop I have installed. This is my hardware, right? So my laptop is my hardware. On my hardware, I have installed. I have installed some virtualization software. I have installed some virtualization software. So typically, I want to name one example. Let's say VirtualBox. I will show that. I will show that. Okay, so there is a hard. This is my laptop. Is my hardware. On my hardware, I have it's only one Windows OS. That's it. Only one OS is there. Okay, one VM and one OS is there here. So on a VirtualBox, I can create many servers. So, but that those servers are not physical servers. That's why I'm calling as virtual server. Okay, you can create as many as virtual servers which belongs to any kind of OS. Okay, so Linux, Windows, whatever you want, you can create. So, but just remember these virtual servers, whatever you are creating, those will be created on hardware only. See, I'll just show you to understand that slide. I just want to show you. Okay, so I will open VirtualBox. So this is a hypervisor software. Okay, in the virtualization technology I installed. Okay, so if I want Linux operating system, okay, of any version like Red Hat, Ubuntu, there are various operating systems of Linux. So I can install. See, this is my Windows. On Windows, if you want, I can install one more also. It basically takes 45 minutes to install one server here. Okay, this is just an application. Okay, so it is also a server. We can connect and we can start running the commands. But even this virtualization technology also internally uses some memory, some RAM, right, of your hardware only, Okay, so this kind of concept or technology, so maintaining by cloud team. Okay, so those people, cloud team, are maintaining. They are internally using this virtualization technology. So they are maintaining all the hardware and they are providing all the virtual servers to the people who purchase that or who people who use that cloud. So here cloud means Amazon Web Services, AWS, one of the cloud. Okay, one of the number one cloud. So these people, AWS people, they will maintain all the hardwares and on the top of hardware, so virtual servers will be created. Okay, virtual servers we can create. So basically they use this virtualization technology. Suppose, see this example, see this slide. Okay, see this slide. So what is virtualization? So it is a creation of virtual version of something such as not only operating system, okay, server, storage, everything, network also. Okay, anything you can virtualize on a network. So for example, in this diagram, okay, so I have a Mac. Okay, this is a Windows OS. First, I have installed hypervisor. On the top of hypervisor, I have installed Windows OS. Okay, so machine with Mac. So here, Windows OS is installed as a virtual machine in VMware. Okay, so here I have a Mac system. If I want to use Windows, I no need to buy another laptop. On my Mac machine, I have to install one software called hypervisor. On the top of hypervisor, I can install Windows. Okay, so what this advantage means, I can save some money here. Okay, we saved buying the new laptop here. Okay, we saved some money. Okay, cloud computing uses this virtualization concept so that computing environment can be created with less amount. Okay, so this and all virtualization and all will be maintained by cloud team. So next, to understand with what is cloud, why cloud, cloud deployment models, cloud service model, and some terminology. Okay, so here we are going to see what is cloud, what is computing. So what is cloud computing? Okay, it is a methodology, okay, used by Amazon, and the service is Amazon Web Services. So can you tell me what is cloud? So let's break that word into two words and understand it. So what is cloud? So any idea? What do you mean by cloud? Anyone? In simple
So
words you have to
actually, yeah, it's a virtual servers where which is handled by Amazon company.
tell. Okay, so just ask her what is cloud. That's it. What is cloud? What is the meaning of cloud? Cloud means what? So which is somewhere something we are seeing on the sky. That is the cloud.
No, no, no.
Okay. So what is cloud? There is some meaning here. What is cloud?
It is nothing but internet.
Cloud means, okay. So
Uh,
cloud means
internet or
internet.
intranet.
Okay. So cloud means internet or intranet. Okay. We can call as a remote network also. Okay. So we can simply call remote network. Internet will come from remotely, right? So we can simply call cloud means, what do you mean by cloud? So the basic cloud is nothing but internet or intranet. That is a simple meaning, okay, of the cloud. Okay, so cloud means remote network. So what do you mean by computing? So computing basically refers to your CPU and RAM. Okay, so with the help of internet, okay, I need this computing power like CPU, RAM. Okay, so there is one word compute. Okay, compute. Okay, if you say compute, CPU, RAM plus storage, some network and other etc. will come. Okay, so compute resources. Here computing means CPU and RAM. Okay, so you know, right, internet means, so internet means group of servers will connect over a network and they will communicate each other for sharing information. Okay, for sharing some files. Okay, data etc. So intranet means it is a local private network within an organization, okay, created using World Wide Web. We can connect from one building to one company to other company. WAN, LAN, lot of things are there in the internet. Okay, so various devices will communicate over a internet. Okay, so now let's understand the definition of cloud computing with all this knowledge. Okay, so here what are the knowledge we got? One is virtualization, one is cloud computing, cloud and computing, and another is internet. So with this, we can see the meaning of cloud computing. Okay, this is a definition. So cloud computing is a virtualized compute environment over internet or intranet is called cloud computing. So they will maintain the infrastructure completely. And here by sitting in our home with the help of internet, okay, we will access this computing environment virtually over a internet. Okay, so by sitting here, I can take a server, okay, from the cloud vendor, okay, over a internet. Internet is must here. Okay, so I should have an internet if I want to access the compute environment which is created by the cloud people. Okay, so cloud computing is equal to virtualization plus internet or intranet. So here Windows OS on Mac share it to access to public via internet remotely. So this implementation is basically comes under cloud computing. Okay, so that Mac OS which we created, we are sharing to the lot of people over a cloud. So they will access that resource. Okay, so here I am just taking this VM, okay, from the third party people. Okay, just I will connect and I will use it. Okay, who is maintaining this physical device? I am not maintaining. If I want to set up these kind of machine on my side also, it will be a huge cost. So someone will maintain, I will just use it. Okay, so is it possible to keep a transformer in your home? Okay, is it possible, sir? Can you keep transformer to each and every home? It is not possible, right? So transformer will be fixed at one area. So we have to just use the electricity, that's it. Okay, how much you are going to use, that much only you can pay. Okay, in the same way here also, so people whatever they use over the internet for this VM, how much they are going, like our charges, they were going to bill for them. Okay, as a cloud people, they are going to bill. So entire they are going to maintain. Physically, they are going to maintain everything you are accessing virtually. Everything you are accessing virtually. Okay, so the definitions provided by your vendors, cloud computing vendors are here. Okay, what do you mean by cloud computing? So a lot of definitions are here. Okay, so it is a delivery of cloud computing means, so they are delivering a lot of services like, okay, storages they are giving, servers they are giving, databases they are giving, networking they are giving, okay, software, analytics, intelligence, many areas, over 200 plus services they are providing over the internet to you. Okay, so they are delivering all the compute resources, storage, server, database, etc., which is required for your project. Okay, so it is one type of computing. Okay, so that is provided to not only you, for multiple tenants, okay, multiple customers, okay, dedicated computing resources. Okay, so such as I showed, right? So everywhere you have to see servers, storage, database, network will come. Okay, these are the top 5 important features. Even software also they will provide. Okay, software, intelligence, lot of other stuff also they will provide. Okay, so how you are going to access? On demand, anytime. Okay, on demand you can access anytime. Okay, from your clients like browser. You have to just log in with your username and password and just access their resources. If you want to create any resource on your own, you can create. Okay, so what they are going to do here is, as you have to think from their side in this concept. Okay, so they are going to deliver compute resources from a remote location over a network. Okay, so by sitting at some place you can access all the resources. If everything is in your home, in your laptop, you only can access. If you can go out, you cannot connect to it, okay, so if you keep any application in your laptop, so if you go somewhere, you cannot keep that application, you cannot access that application. But the same application, if you keep in the cloud, let's assume in the AWS, I have deployed in the AWS. What is the advantage? I can access from anywhere because it is over the network. Okay, I can access from any remote location all over the globe. Okay, that's why that is one advantage we will get from the cloud computing concept. So that's why AWS people have given this definition. Okay, it is an on-demand delivery of various set of things like compute power, database, storage, applications, okay, and any other IT resources. So in your project where you are developing your application websites, you have involved with various kind of servers you need, database servers you need, load balancer servers you need networking you need, okay, lot of require application softwares you need, license you need, okay, lot of things is required for your project. So you are investing huge amount in the infrastructure setup only. Okay, so you are investing lot of amount in setting up the infrastructure. So that basically we call as data center. Okay, in your data center, okay, you are going to have this kind of, I'll show the picture of a data center. I'll show the picture of a data center here. See the picture. So we have on-premises data center. Okay, on-premises data center. Okay, so where you can see some racks like this. Okay, see this data center, a group of racks, okay, arranged, okay, in the like this, and you can see lot of CPUs here. Okay, so CPUs, if you go backside, you can see lot of cables. Okay, and in the top there is AC also. To maintain this room, you are paying building rent also. You are paying this building rent also, and you are managing with your own risk. Okay, this is your own building and you are maintaining with your own risk by keeping more manpower. Okay, these kind of data centers now cloud is maintaining. I am just accessing remotely. So here I no need to pay any rent or something. Okay, so what I can do, so just what are the service I used, okay, that much only I have to pay. Okay, how much I use, that much only I will pay. I won't pay for any data center maintenance cost and all. Okay, so whatever the work I will use remotely, that only I need to pay. So here I can save a lot of infrastructure cost, lot of cost here. Okay, so I can take all these kind of different varieties of resources from the cloud whenever I want. Okay, and with the help of internet and pay as you go pricing. Okay, so how much I am going to use, that much only I am going to pay. Suppose on Sunday I am not using any server, okay, then I don't need to pay. Okay, but if I am using Monday to Friday, then they will calculate accordingly. Okay, so this is what cloud computing. I'll show practically by the end of the class, today's class. You can see some example also, exercise also. So definitely. So before going to that practical, so you should know some very two important terminologies. Okay, in the interviews they are asking this. So cloud service model, okay, and cloud deployment models. Cloud deployment models. Okay. So cloud is providing some services. Okay. For whom? For whom they are providing? What kind of services they are providing? So this will tell. Okay, and where we are going to deploy, what are the deployment models. Okay, so how it is deployed. So we have these types. So IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Okay, so currently in most of the projects we are working is a SaaS project. Okay, our project is as a service. Okay, we will basically works on SaaS projects. Okay, so we will understand now what is IaaS, what is PaaS, and what is SaaS, and we can understand these types also: private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, and community cloud. So they are very simple. In fact, to understand also it is very simple. But you need some kind of okay practicals. So then you can understand exactly what is IaaS, what is PaaS, and what is SaaS. So now cloud service model. So cloud service model describe the way cloud services are made available to customers. Okay. So it is available to customers of all kinds. Individuals can create accounts and start using it. Small organizations can create accounts and they can use. To large, small to large people can use this cloud. Okay, so they are providing some services. So the first model is infrastructure. Okay, so infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure means like computers. Okay, next storage. Okay, network. All comes under infrastructure. Okay, they will provide infrastructure as a service. So then what is platform as a service? Platform means your applications, your softwares, all they will provide platform as a service. Okay, if you want Java 1.8, they will provide you. So just to select the button and start using it. You don't need to worry about installation. So platforms they are going to provide Java, .NET, Python, Docker. So you can use that platform as a service. So you don't need to worry about installations. Then third one, software as a service. Even the softwares also they will provide as a service to you in the form of subscription model. So let's get into deep dive of these three: IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Okay, here comes one simple diagram to make you understand. Okay, so here if you see in the on-premises, okay, in the on-premises, your on-premises, you have, if you come from bottom, networking is there, storage. For every company, the first activity starts with the networking. Later, they will take care storage. Then afterwards, they will prepare servers. On the top of servers, they will do some technology called virtualization. Okay. So on the top of virtualization, they will install OS. Afterwards, middleware servers. Then afterwards, runtime like Java, .NET, whatever might be, Python. And finally, they will inject database and applications. They will develop the applications. So if you consider on-premises, so all blue color things, okay, it is I have to manage. Okay, so completely my company is going to manage right from networking, storage, servers to till applications. It is my responsibility. If the server is down, my application will also down. Okay, it is my responsibility. But my company want to migrate to cloud. I want to go to cloud. So in the cloud also there are three varieties. So I have to choose based on my requirement. So I want to go with IaaS. Okay, infrastructure as a service. So when I go for infrastructure, what cloud people providing infrastructure as a service means these things. Okay, networking, storage, servers, and virtualization. So up to here, I no need to worry. Okay, all these things will be in the cloud place. Okay, they are maintaining the data center. My worry is to manage only from creating the operating system. Okay, creating the instance, installing some software inside it, and giving it to the developers for developing the data and applications. Okay, here my worry in this blue portion is my worry here. If I go for infrastructure as a service. Okay, it is a form of infrastructure where we are going to create VMs and giving to the developer. Who are going to maintain that VMs means we are only. Who is the end users? We have to control that VM. We have control over the whatever the blue, like creating OS runtime. If I want Java, whatever version I can install. Python, if I want, I can install. This is having my control. But this underlying server is there, na storage and all, network and all, it is not my control. So completely they are going to take care. All physical things they are going to take care. Okay, here we will create in this IaaS, we will create some servers, okay, instances, all storage, virtual storage, everything virtually we can create. Virtual networks we can create, okay, virtual instances we can create, load balancers we can create like this. Okay, so the examples for infrastructure as a service. Okay, so like AWS, Azure, and GCP. So these are very top three popular. One is from Amazon, Azure is from Microsoft, and GCP is from Google Cloud Platform. So out of three, number one is AWS, number two is Azure, number three is GCP. Okay, so infrastructure, they are very good at, these people are very good at infrastructure as a service. Initially, they started infrastructure as a service. Later, they improved and they went into platform and they went into SaaS. And many are there, lot of things are there. As a service model, lot of things are there. Generally, we have to discuss these three models. Okay, so IaaS basically required or used by many organizations where they want high computing power. Okay, where they want high computing powers, they can use this IaaS. So only in IaaS, what is your responsibility? From OS till applications, you have to manage. Okay, you have to manage. That is what IaaS will do. So when it comes to platform, okay, so in the platform as a service, what is my responsibility means, okay, here I no need to manage this OS also, middleware also, runtime also, and all these things will be taken care. So here runtime means some platform, okay, some software like Java, .NET. So everything is ready-made, sir. Everything is readily available in the platform as a service. So especially developers love this kind of platform as a service. Okay, so it is a runtime environment provided by them. So here I no need to take care of any installation activity or configuration of any software. Okay, nothing I can do, nothing I no need to do. Everything is ready-made, sir. Just I have to develop my code and deploy my applications. So here developers, they can only focus on how to write the code and how to prepare the applications. They no need to worry about where is the server, which version, whether I have to upgrade the server. Okay, all OS related activity they can forget. Okay, whatever they want, whatever the database they want, they can take. Whatever the web server they want, they can take. You no need to create any instance. Automatically, it is going to take care. In AWS also, we have some services like RDS, Elastic Beanstalk, okay, and other third-party services like Heroku, Google App Engine, okay, from Google. So these are all comes under platform as a service. It is providing you a flexibility, actually, flexibility and simplicity, especially for development. If I want to create Java project, if I go for platform as a service, it is very easy. I no need to worry about installing the Java. I no need to maintain or OS installations or license of that software mainly. Okay, I no need to worry about the license of the software. because that will be taken care by your cloud people. Just whatever the platform you want, just select and start using it. Okay, that's why developers will use this kind of platform as a service. AWS is not only for DevOps engineer, right? AWS is also for everyone, system administrators, network engineers, okay, next to developers, okay, and many people will use this AWS. Okay, as a DevOps team, you will also involve in some of the services. Okay, but here you are going to learn many things actually. Okay, you are going to learn DevOps, admin, developers. All I am going to teach you. Okay, because industry may expect you to work as a developer also. Industry may expect you to maintain some administration also. Okay, that's why you have to learn this platform as a service. So when it goes to software as a service, so everything they are going to deploy, they are going to manage, and these applications are directly used by end users. Okay, end users. One of the example for software as a service is YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Directly I will go to browser, open the browser www.youtube.com. That's it. So YouTube will open for me, just to sign in and I can directly access. I no need to worry about how to install YouTube on my desktop. Okay, how to configure, how to download, all those things I no need to worry. So they are providing software as a service. Like let's say facebook.com. Okay, all social networking platforms are all softwares, right? So we don't need to install, directly we can sign up and we can use it. Okay, github.com. Okay, github.com, all these are, I never install GitHub locally. Okay, so directly github.com you can go sign up, sign in, and I can use. It won't use my even my laptop, my hardware also. Okay, so everything will be installed on the cloud people, cloud storage only. Okay, so GitHub or whatever YouTube, it is not storing on my storage, on my system storage. So everything it is stored on the customer. Whole application is available to you by cloud service providers. Okay, infrastructure, platform, everything they are going to take care. So we are just using that application and we are just to start using it. Okay, so you can provide any software which provides as a subscription model is called software as a service. Okay, so coming to the company's perspective, project's perspective, every company they will maintain some websites, right? Websites will be available on browser, and all over the world users can use that website. Okay, and not only that, even your products, okay, okay, many products we are converting into software as a service. Okay, many products we are converting into software as a service. Okay, so now that is our main upcoming projects in every organization. Okay, whatever the old applications projects are there, we are just migrating to cloud, and with some kind of subscription model we are providing them. Okay, 1 year subscription, okay, monthly subscription, 3 year subscription, like that we are providing. Okay, so then they are going to pay for the subscription and start using that service. So here they no need to install anything. All installation, setup, running will be taken care by cloud people only. Suppose let's say, okay, I am working in a cloud team. Okay, so I am working in a cloud team. Let's understand. Okay, so now what is my duty? All my applications, versions, patches, whatever I will make sure that it is currently up to date. Okay, up to date. So whenever the new version is released, I will deploy into the cloud. So that same thing will be available to the end user. And if you don't want old version, I can also give them old version. So here all things will be taken care by us only, cloud team only. So end user directly using it. Whatever he is using, that he will pay. For example, Amazon Prime also one of the example. Okay, are you installing anything? No. Just you are going to amazonprime.com and start using it. So how much you are just paying for the subscription, yearly subscription. Okay, so these kind of projects like Yahoo Mail, Gmail, all comes under Microsoft 365. Okay, so these are all Outlook. All these are all comes under software as a service. Okay, So next diagram also will explain you somewhat more clearly. See this diagram, somewhat realistic diagram. Okay, see here infrastructure as a service. So here we have in the infrastructure as a service, what and all we are going to manage. So data center, provisioning the servers, database, backup, network and all will be taken care by IaaS. So IaaS as a service, all these things you are going to get as a service. Everything virtually you are going to get. Physically they are going to maintain. Virtually I am going to access. From here my responsibility. Operating systems, development tool, database, application software, all are my responsibility. In the platform as a service, if you go, okay, IaaS plus PaaS also will come, okay, including operating system, including development tools, all will come. IaaS plus PaaS. Customer can develop, run and manage application. So here only I need to take care of application thing, how to develop, and my developers will only concentrate on developing the things. And coming to software as a service, even I deployed in the cloud, so they can access through browser. It is centrally hosted, available to everyone in the form of subscription. So they have to just subscribe and start using that software. Software as a service. So this is what we explained. And just a generalistic idea also is there. Okay, so two examples I can provide here. Cloud service model. Okay, some two examples are here. Okay, so on premises you can own your own house. Okay, so that is what on premises. Here your responsibility will start from purchasing the building, okay, maintenance of building and security, all things you have to take care. In the case of IaaS, okay, if you go for IaaS, so this and all, okay, if you are paying for a condo fee, okay, then you purchase the building, okay, provide building security, all will be taken care by that team. Okay, so next, if you go for PaaS, you have to rent an apartment. Okay, you are paying rent, that's it. Okay, so then if you pay rent, then security from here, these two also will be taken care by them. Only you have to stay and pay. If you don't want PaaS means, then you can go for SaaS. You have to pay just hotel fee, that's it. Okay, so recently, before 6 months back, I went to Chennai. Okay, so where I just went to hotel. Okay, everything is available, sir. Okay, it's like a home, 5-star hotel. Everything is available. So hotel, water, just go and stay and have lunch and all. Okay, so it is very SaaS model. So this example comes under SaaS model. So let's go with some more realistic example. Okay, see here. Like I want to. Okay, so these are the two examples will come. So here in this example, okay, I am renting the infrastructure. Okay, I am renting the infrastructure and I am buying vegetables and I am cooking. Okay, this kind of model comes under infrastructure as a service. See, whatever you are taking as a service, okay, you are buying, renting. Okay, you are just taking some rent. Okay, then here that comes under IaaS. If you are even renting this platform also, then what is your duty? So just you have to cook. Okay, however you cook, like that output will come and you have to eat it. Some customer will eat. So this model comes as platform as a service. And you don't want to take any risk. You want to go for SaaS model. Then what you can do? You can go for a hotel and you can just order. Okay, automatically will come. So one more example also I will give. Okay, so you have a car. Okay, you have your own car. You have to go to office daily. Okay, how much you are investing? So for car driver, you are investing some amount, right? And for petrol charges, maintenance charges, all it's your headache. All it's your headache. So still, if you want to manage, if you don't give salary to the driver, so he won't come. In between, if you are going, if petrol is down, petrol is empty, that is your headache. If any puncture happened, any breakdown happened to the vehicle, you have to take care of it. So it's all your own headache, but only one feeling that it is your own car. Okay, when you want to resell that car, you won't get much value also. So it is your choice. Okay, if you want to go with that kind of model, instead of that, what you can do, you can rent a car. Okay, that car owner is someone, but you are just renting the car. and you are just using it. Okay, so everything will be taken care by them. That maintenance, all those things will be taken care by the owner, and the driver also they will only keep. Okay, if you don't want that thing at all, so what you can do, you can just open mobile, book Ola. So cab as a service. Okay, completely service, sir. Okay, cab as a service. So here you no need to take any headache also. So the same way in the terms to application. Okay, you have a lot of infrastructure like network, storage, database and all, servers and all you can take from the cloud. And you have to think about the platform, whether they are also providing platform or you want to install, you have to think. Okay, if you take platform as a service, it's well and good. Everything is their headache, and they just start coding, and we will get the product that will be used by users. Okay, or you have to directly use the cloud service product as a subscription. You can directly use it, like Amazon Prime and all. Okay, so SaaS model that comes under SaaS model. So cloud teams basically prefer SaaS model in every organization. Okay, so SaaS models will be accessed by browser. Examples are here, like CRM application, Office suite, social networking, video processing. So all these are the examples of SaaS cloud applications. And coming to the PaaS, you have cloud development environment and cloud platform. You have to take care of the programming language, editors, softwares, licenses. All will be taken care by cloud team. You have to just use this. And in terms of IaaS infrastructure like servers, database, so everything you can access, load balancer, firewalls. Okay, all you can set up virtually. Okay, clear? So these are the different service model. Let's check on what are the deployment models also. So there are 4 deployment models. Okay, how your resources are deployed on the cloud. Okay, we have total. Okay, basically generally 3, but 4. Okay, so here we have 4: private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, and community cloud. So what do you mean by private cloud? So what do you mean by private cloud? So we have our data center. Okay, we have our data center. In the data center, we have created one cloud. Okay, for our specific organization, okay, we are creating our own cloud. Okay, so that is called private cloud. So why we are building our own private cloud? So if you are saying private cloud means it internally uses virtualization concept. Okay, so what are some of the examples of private cloud means? We have something like OpenStack, HP, okay, VMware, okay, Cloud Foundry, Dell, EMC. These are all the different examples of private cloud. Okay, so private clouds, why they are using means, so they want their own security. They want to secure their applications. Okay, so employees information, employee portals, all will be deployed in the private cloud only. Okay, it is only for organization level. Okay, organization level we can use it. Next, some of the examples I given. OpenStack is one of the example of private cloud. So if you are we learning any private cloud in our course means yes. So Amazon also provided one private cloud. Why? AWS is a public cloud basically. It is comes under public cloud. Everyone can use, individuals can use. But AWS also want to provide a feature called VPC. In the VPC, okay, virtual private cloud. Okay, that concept is there. So with that, you can set up your own. It is only VPC will be accessed by within your organization only. Okay, so like that, there is a private cloud. So coming to the public cloud, it will be available to organization, individuals, everyone. Okay, anyone can use it. It is open for general public, sir. Okay, so anyone can create account and start using it. So they will maintain all resources on a shared basis. From one server, different customers can access the instances or servers. Resources are shared among different organization. Okay, so that is how it is maintained, your public cloud. Then remaining two are very easy. Hybrid cloud means combination of both. Okay, any organization which is using private cloud and public cloud, okay, so that is called hybrid cloud. So some resources they will maintain on the private cloud, and some resources they will expose to the outside public cloud. Okay, let's say if you take any website, okay, like purchasing website or a Flipkart website, okay, some pages anyone can see. Okay, some pages can be seen by anyone. I can order, I can do anything. And some resources like payment, how much payment happening, okay, all the information I cannot see. Okay, so some resources they will maintain in the private cloud, employees information, all those things in the private cloud only. So the combination of both these things is called hybrid cloud. So most of the companies follow this hybrid cloud approach. Okay. And this okay, community cloud or government cloud. So basically it is used by some community. Just let's say example, one of the best example is bank. Okay, so each and every bank, so they are connected to some shared resources, shared data center. Okay, so this is called community cloud. One of the example is bank. Is it clear for you? So everything you have to see practically so that you will understand. Okay, see here. So hybrid cloud, public cloud. So private cloud means used by single organization. Basically, it will be used by single organization, and okay, private cloud owned by organization third party. Okay, so it will be owned by third party. And where it is located, sir, it is on premises or off premises. It might be here or it might be somewhere in the world. So examples are VMware, okay, private cloud fund, etc. So public cloud means it is open to anyone like business, academy, government organization can use. So this will be available only on the cloud side. Okay, so cloud people only will maintain this. Private cloud I can also maintain on premises. Okay, but public cloud it will be maintained by the cloud only. So hybrid cloud is nothing but it is a combination of both the technologies, public cloud plus hybrid cloud. So any questions so far? Then we will move to the next topic. So any questions? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, Shanmugh.
Yeah, sir. Google Play Store is come under which service, sir? IaaS or SaaS?
Google Play Store.
Yeah,
It is
sir.
a
Google
mobile,
Play Store.
yeah, it is a mobile application. Okay, you have to install it, and it then when you install and access any application inside, it is a standalone application basically. Okay.
Okay.
They are not providing as a cloud, but you just install it and you have to use it. The applications inside will connect to the cloud. Okay.
Okay.
So it comes under mobile application. Basically, it is a standalone application. But so if you just go to browser and search www.playstore.com, if it is available on the browser, then that comes under software as a service.
Okay.
Okay.
So another doubt. VMware also used by individuals also, sir.
Yes, yes. VMware
Yes,
will be
sir,
used
but-
as a private. It is a private cloud.
Okay.
VirtualBox, VMware, these are all private clouds.
Okay.
So see the advantage of cloud computing. So why we have to go for cloud computing means, let's understand we have deployed one application in our on premises. So you can see the difference, like Monday to Sunday, what is the load or traffic on that website. So I kept the target like this. This is my resources. I fixed it. Capacity is up to here. But you see, only Friday I am reaching the capacity. But other days we are wasting. We are wasting a lot of capacity. Sunday simply there is no load, but we are still keeping fixed capacity. Let's say we are running 5 servers. Only Friday that 5 servers are completely utilized. On Sunday, 1 server is also enough. but still we are maintaining 5 servers. So we are wasting a lot of capacity on these other days. Okay, we understood and we reduced it. Okay, because 5 days we are wasting, 6 days we are wasting, so we reduced it in the next slide. Okay, then the other days what happened? So it is very dangerous actually. Okay, if it is more, it's no problem. Your waste also okay, but if it is like this, very dangerous. Your customers will suffer. Okay, that's why if we go for cloud, how their billing model or how the resources are is like this. Okay, how much you are going to use, that much you can create. The capacity will be built up according to like this. Okay, so if there is no load, automatically servers will reduce it. Automatical, sir, auto scaling concepts is there in the cloud. It will automatically, servers will scale up and scale down according to the traffic, CPU and utilization and all. Okay, so such concepts are provided by cloud. How much you are going to use, that much you are going to pay. Okay, that's why we have a lot of advantages of the cloud. So any cloud, if you want to sell it is a cloud, they have to follow certain 5 characteristics. Okay, like on-demand self-service, broad network access. They have to provide network access over a range, and resources pooling. Okay, and fourth characteristics is rapid elasticity, and the fifth one is measured service. So any cloud, okay, which you want to tell it is a cloud, it has to fulfill this requirement. Okay, so just you can go through that characteristics typically. So let me get started with AWS. Okay, now let's get started with AWS. I just want to show everything practically in the AWS. Okay, but I just want to show, okay, before cloud, after cloud, before cloud, after cloud, and what are the benefits. Okay, so what is AWS? If you want to see any definition of AWS, you can see it is a secure cloud service platform offering compute power, database, storage, etc. And it is providing 200 plus services for our to access remotely on-demand resources. Okay, so what are the benefits of AWS? What are the benefits of AWS? Okay, what are the advantages of AWS? Okay, so you can see some of the slides, you can see the rest of the thing I will show. Okay, low cost, I'll give time for doubts, just wait. So low cost, reliability, easy to start, scalability, elasticity. Okay, all technical terms are here. Okay, so a lot of advantages are there. Okay, why it is elasticity? So if you know practicals, there is one concept on EC2 instance. Okay, so that will be elastic in nature. So almost every server is elastic, high availability. Okay, lot of security services are there. Okay, so we can have a lot of customer support and lot of new technologies are there in the cloud. So that's why we can consider these as the benefits of AWS. Lot of cloud products are there. See, all these slides practically I kept here. I can show directly on the cloud. Okay, lot of things are there. Okay, I can show it on the cloud. So see here some of the advantages over on premises. So if I go for cloud, what is my advantage? I don't need to invest any money. Suppose today I want to start some project. Let's say Java project. I got Java project. I no need to build up any data center. Directly I'll go to AWS and I will create server. I will install software and I will execute the program and I will deploy. Okay, so here I no need to spend any infrastructure cost. Okay, creating servers also easy, secure, within and everything is per second basis. They will charge like a per second basis in terms of dollar. Okay, so that's why it's a lot of advantages. You know, earlier corporate data center, how it looks like. This is how you will have storage, server, database, firewalls, network, users, domain, monitor, and network notification. So everything it is replaced by now with a service. Okay, so servers means EC2. Okay, database means RDS, DynamoDB. Okay, these are all the service names in the cloud. Okay, so what you are going to learn in the AWS domain, if you want to create, then you have to go for a service called Route 53. It is a domain service. If you want storage means like EBS, EFS, S3. Okay, like this we have different services. So completely old data center is replaced with all AWS services. CloudWatch is a monitoring service. SNS is a notification service. IAM is an administration service where we can create users and all. Okay, like this. So you can compare old working technology with the cloud recent one. That's why a lot of companies are migrating towards cloud. So cloud has get a lot of momentum in the market. So wherever you go DevOps project, so you can see some cloud, either AWS or Azure, they are going to use. Okay, so before cloud, after cloud. So let's spend some time here. So before cloud, what we are doing here is, so we are buying some physical servers for any project we are buying. So to get that physical servers, we need to create lot of activity. Okay, right from the purchase, vendor follow up. Okay, and it will take sometimes if your servers are more, it will take month also. Okay, to get delivered. So here we are just renting the virtual servers and we are creating on demand. Okay, so if the traffic is more here, we are going to buy more servers. Okay, but in the cloud, it is no need, sir. Auto scaling is there. So based on traffic, your servers will be down and your servers will be up. So it's all happened based on the traffic. So the advantages are here, like before cloud and after cloud. So many advantages. Okay, so you can see monitoring, maintenance, setup is expensive. Earlier we have expensive setup. Okay, but if you go for cloud, so they are going to take care. All headaches they are going to take care, and cheapest also. Your server will never go down because AWS is giving you service level agreement 99.95%, 99%, your server will never go down. That is the agreement they are providing. Okay, so here if the traffic is no less, like Sunday, one example I shown, Sunday there is no traffic but servers will be still running. Okay, but in the cloud, so it will automatically down because of scale up and scale down concept. Okay, so these are the benefits if you go for cloud. Very simple explanation. Okay, you can save your time, money. Okay, data will never lost. You can take lot of backups on demand, quick provisioning. You can do lot of work here, but here lot of time consuming, risk is there. You know already. If you people who worked in the before cloud scenarios, they know what are the things they have faced. But if you go for the cloud, lot of saving, 70% of cost will save if you go for cloud. Okay. Okay. So now let's show practically. So I will show here 1 minute. So yesterday I given you one task to create an account, right? So first you have to start up. So it is a console.com. Okay. So AWS console. Console is the place where you can sign in and log in. It is a portal where you can log in. AWS Management Console. Console.aws.amazon.com. Okay. So this is the one. aws.amazon.com. Okay. Here, once you log in, so have you seen login page? So it will automatically sign in for me. You have to see this one. Okay. So your sign in page will come. So whenever you log in into the console, okay. So give me 1 minute. So sign into the console. Sign into the console, you will see username and password. So you have created an account. So basically root user. Okay, you are the owner for the account is called root user. So you have to provide username and password. Username and password. So it is asking me to enter this characters, right? Submit. Okay, so you have to enter the password. Okay, after entering the password, so AWS, you have a global infrastructure, AWS global infrastructure. Whatever the account you created, okay, is called free tier account. Okay, so let's consider a global infrastructure here, AWS global infrastructure. So if you see AWS data centers spread across globally, okay, in several regions, okay, so we will call that as a region, sir, region. So what is a region in AWS? What is that definition of region? The region is a some of the geographical location on the map. Okay, so let's say North Virginia. So North Virginia, Mumbai. Mumbai is a region in India. It is a physical location in the world. Okay. So if you want to see from the console how many regions are there, you can see here. Okay. So how many regions are there? You can count 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all the regions. Okay. So many regions are there. So currently I am in which region? Anyone can find out and tell me I am in which region now? By default, I am in some region. What is that region?
North
North,
Virginia.
North Virginia. Okay. Suppose
Virginia.
suppose I want to work in Mumbai region. So then what I have to do? I can go and click the Mumbai. Okay. So then what will happen? My console will completely show Mumbai region. Okay. ap.south1.console. So it is going to change it to Mumbai region. Okay. So now currently whatever the work I here that will apply on Mumbai region. Okay, so if you go to AWS global infrastructure, okay, so when they are maintaining regions, okay, in one region they are maintaining some concept called availability zones. Availability zones means it is a data center where the physically it is all servers are available. Okay, let's say if I ask you where is your home in Hyderabad, okay, so what you will tell? Hyderabad. You will tell some place, right, like Kukatpalli, right? In Kukatpalli, if I come, I can see your home. Okay, so Hyderabad is like a region, whereas Kukatpalli is the actual physical place where your home is available. In the same way, region, Mumbai is a region, but if we consider that availability zone, we technically call as availability zone. Okay, so there are 25 regions and 81 availability zones. 81 data centers are physically available. Okay, physically available. So each region, at least minimum two data centers to 6 data centers are available. Okay, so they are maintaining the
81
physical data
availability zones.
centers. 81 data centers available in 25 regions. Okay, availability
Across the
zone
globe.
means physical, where you can go and visit physically. So you can go and see lot of servers will be there. Got it?
Oh. Yes.
So where you can go and visit AWS people, no, that is availability zone. So region is just like a geographical location. That's it. So in Mumbai means go to Mumbai, nothing will be there. In the Mumbai, you have to go to some places. In Mumbai, we have 3 data centers. Okay, you have to go and you have to visit the data center. It is somewhere geographically located in that area. In overall India, Mumbai, and in Telangana also, it is going to come very soon. Amazon, AWS has Amazon have already announced. So we are going to get one more region in Telangana. And we have some more apart from region and availability zone. We have some more like POP, okay, direct connect locations, okay, which we are going to discuss in the further classes. Okay, like POP means it is called edge location. Okay, it is not required to go into deep dive of all these things. What is local zone, and these are all newly introduced basically, but we have to discuss later point of time in the AWS class. So just if you why we want to create or why we want to go for AWS, now the question comes in your mind. Okay, why Balu sir is asking me to sign up? Okay, and why he is teaching AWS now? Is he going to teach AWS? No. Okay, so actually, so if you want to start up this course, what is required, sir? What are the prerequisites, sir? Linux commands. You should have some basics of Linux commands. From tomorrow we are going to see, okay, so Linux commands, the very basics. If I want to teach you Git, or if you want to teach Ansible, or if you want to teach okay, any tool, if I want to start any tool, if you don't know Linux basic commands, okay, so Linux operating system, if you don't know, then it is very difficult for me to teach. That is a problem. Okay, so you need Linux operating system. Okay, so in Linux operating system also we have various flavors like Red Hat. Okay, so we can discuss tomorrow also this one. Okay, Red Hat, Ubuntu. Okay, so next we have Amazon Linux also. Amazon Linux. Okay, Amazon Linux. So these are different servers. Okay, SUSE Linux. So like just like in ice cream, you have multiple flavors. Like in the same way, Linux operating system have different flavors like Red Hat, Ubuntu. Okay, RHEL basically. Okay, Red Hat Enterprise Linux. We technically call it RHEL. Okay, RHEL, Ubuntu server, Linux server. Okay, these all servers are there. So if you want to practice Linux commands, then you have to create the Linux server, right? You have to create RHEL 8 version. Okay, so where do you create? Okay, how to create a Linux server? So for that only, I am just going with this practical. Okay, see here. Within 1 minute or 2 minutes, I will create one server for you and I will connect the server for you. Okay, but complete explanation will be given in the tomorrow class only. Okay, just to see, just you observe today, tomorrow you are going to deep dive in understanding. Okay, so if I want to create, I want to work in North Virginia. So I am in already North Virginia. So you have to see that left side, there is services. Okay, so I told you, right, AWS will provide lot of services related to compute, container, storage, database, migration, networking, media, developers. Not only for ours, they will also provide IoT, game development, analytics, machine learning. Okay, so media service, blockchain, satellite, all people will use robotics. Okay, so not only for development or DevOps. If anyone can use, total 300 plus services are there, 200 to 250 plus services. Okay, but out of which there are some common general services everyone must know so that they can start working in real time. Okay, so see, one of the starting service, compute service. Okay, there is one service called EC2. So what is EC2? You can create virtual servers in the cloud. Okay, so if you want Red Hat Linux, okay, one of our member asked me, sir, please create a Red Hat Linux server in the cloud for practicing Linux. Okay, that's why I'm going here, service, selecting the EC2. EC2 is a service, Elastic Compute Cloud. Here I am not starting AWS course. I am just showing how to create a server and how to start working with Linux. Okay, so that is a very prerequisite. So just you have a instance. We call it as instance. Some people will call VM. Okay, VM, virtual machine. In AWS terminology, this is called instance. Instance is nothing but server. Simple. So just you have to create an instance. So while creating an instance, what kind of operating system you want to choose? So here we have various, right? But what is my recommendation for Linux course? RHEL 8. Okay, Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8. Okay, so first start working with one operating system. Later you can create even Windows also. We have Windows also, sir. Okay, not only Linux, we have Windows. We have Mac also in AWS. Okay, we have Mac also. But currently, if you use Mac, they will charge. Okay, but Windows and RHCL, this fall under free tier. This fall under free tier. Okay, for you, when you are logged in, you cannot see any servers over here. Okay, because you have not created any servers, but I have created 2 servers and those are currently stopped mode. Okay, so those are in stopped mode. So if you want to create new one, what you have to do? So just click this launch instance. Okay, I won't explain in detail, but just to show, you can just take the count of minutes. Okay, and how many minutes I am able to create the server. Okay, So first step is choosing the OS, okay, Red Hat, and it is ensure that it is free tier. Select OS is selected. Okay, in the second page, I have to select CPU and RAM. Okay, CPU and RAM. Here it will give lot of option, but only free tier eligible is this one. Already selected. Okay, nothing to do here. Just click next. Okay, so in the how many servers I want to create? Only one. Okay, so already it is filled now. Then click next. Storage 10 GB storage I require. Okay, so it is already available. The storage is required for storing your operating system. 10 GB is enough, sir. Okay, don't expect like 1024 or that much GB is required. So these servers are less, only 10 GB they will provide. You can start. If you want, you can increase also later. And this is like name, giving name to a server. You are giving some name. Okay, so 9 p.m. server, some name. Then next. Okay, so this is a firewall. So we are opening some port number 22. So we have to learn. Okay, then launch. So while launching, you have to create a key pair for authentication purpose. You want to connect to the server from outside, right? So for that, we are going to create a key pair, 9 p.m. key pair. So these are all explanation will be done tomorrow. So once you create the key pair, you can start using the key pair. So it will download the key pair. So downloaded, and one key will be stored with the AWS account and launch instance. So like this, we can create one server. Okay. So server creation is just 1 minute work here. So once server is ready, we have to connect from our terminal. So git na. So just type git bash. The people who installed it, okay, automatically one product will come called git bash. Okay, so you have to open git bash. You have to open git bash where your key pair is available. Okay, my key pair is downloaded into downloads folder. My key pair is downloaded into downloads folder. Okay, so in the downloads folder, I have to open, right click git bash here. So where my key pair is available, there I have to open git bash. Okay, so that is the rule. So where my key pair is available, there we have to open git bash. Okay, so just connect this, just select this option, click connect. Okay, click connect, we'll get the command over here. This is with this command, it is also a Linux command. Okay, so without learning Linux, you cannot understand this. Okay, it is a Linux command. Okay, so just they are providing a help for the beginners who want to connect. Okay, so just whatever the git bash you open, just connect it. So what will happen here? So from Windows, it is connecting to Linux. So why connection refused? Because it will take just 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes, because it is in the initialization stage. Okay, just to wait for 1-2 minutes. Okay, so just 2 minutes, it will be ready. Okay, and you can able to connect. So let's see. I'm sure you want to connecting. Yes. So type yes. Now my cursor will change. Observe, observe. So it went into the yes. Now EC2 user @IP address. So now where you are working, so it is Linux operating system. Okay, if anyone knows Linux commands, so they can type this command and see. Okay, OS release. Okay, so OS release is a command file where you can see information about the operating system. Okay, so like this we are going to create and we are going to start so typing all Linux commands in this terminal. Okay, so once your work is done, you can just click exit, then you will come out onto the Windows again. Okay, and whatever the server you created, you have eligibility to stop, or you want to tomorrow you can start it again. Okay, so just don't do any practicals on today. So I will be teaching you tomorrow how to launch step by step neatly. Okay, so just see it. Okay, what is the activity? Don't worry. So this creating a server, okay, starting, you will do around 1,000 throughout the course. Okay, 1,000 times you will do. Okay, that's why you no need to worry. It will become easy only. and it will become dead easy also. So first time, whenever you see first time, we will feel somewhat difficult, right? But later you will be repeating, okay, at least daily you will be creating 4 or 5 times. Okay, so lot of servers we will create for our practice purpose. Okay, so creating a server in the cloud, you no need to install anything, only Git bash, that's it. So everything you can access from the cloud. And currently they are providing in the free time, they are providing 750 hours per month free. Okay, every month 750 hours free. That's why you can use cloud and you can start practicing on Linux. Almost all DevOps tools you have to install on Linux servers. Okay, that too on the cloud. Any questions?
Yes, Ravi, I have 3 questions.
Yes, please.
So my first question is, what is the major difference between Amazon Web Services, AWS, and Azure and Google? What's the major difference?
That is not discussed yet. Okay, that is a completely different topic. Okay, so because who is asking
Okay,
this question?
Deepak.
Deepak.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we will discuss Deepak. We will discuss it. Any other
Okay.
questions related to current topic?
Yes. So just now you have created one server.
Okay.
Yeah. So how about the processor? And would be there any processor and cores to that server?
Okay, so this is only shown for demonstration purpose. That will be discussed tomorrow only. Next, skip it. Next,
Okay.
third question.
Uh, uh,
It is only shown just
yeah.
for a
So
demonstration, but tomorrow I will discuss in detail.
okay, okay. So third question is
Yeah,
Git hash hub. Do
Git
we
bash,
need to
Git bash.
install separately? Git bash. Yeah, sorry. Git bash. Do we need to install it separately apart from this cloud?
No need. See, yesterday in yesterday's class, I have done assignment. Okay, you have to install Git. Okay, yesterday I
Okay,
have
okay,
given this assignment to download Git. Okay, so even the people, I think
okay,
in
okay.
your group also have shared you to do this assignment, right?
Okay, okay. So presently I'm using my company laptop.
Okay.
I am not sure whether I can download this Git.
Yes, there is a
Uh,
restrictions if you are using company laptop. So based on, so basically you can install Git Bash, okay? Because you can connect,
okay,
you can
okay,
install mobile system, you can install Git Bash, or you can install Putty also. Anything you can install.
okay,
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 so
okay.
Git
I
Bash
need to check then. Yeah.
alternatives, yeah, Git Bash alternatives are Putty. Okay, so you can use Putty, Puttygen,
Okay.
or you can go with mobile system. So every company they will allow
Oh,
to install. They will allow to install SSH clients on their personal and their company's laptop. They will allow, they must allow. Okay.
okay,
So
okay, okay, okay. Thank
otherwise,
you.
it is very difficult for us to connect to our Linux servers internally. So if you install Git,
Thank you. Thank
then
you. That's it.
Yeah. Then when you install Git, Git Bash is a byproduct of it. Okay. Git Bash is a byproduct of it. Okay, so the two questions I can address it tomorrow because I will explain the process, right? So that time you will encounter at the second step. Whatever you are asking, it will come. Okay, so that's all. Any doubts related to today's class? What is cloud? Okay, what is cloud computing? Okay, what are all the cloud it is offering? Okay, see here. What are all the services it is offering? So you are going to learn some of the major services which is related to your course. And basically, I address developers, system admins, and DevOps engineers. So our class timing daily will be 9:30 to 10:45. Okay, 9:30 to 10:45.
Okay, man.
Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow at the same time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyone having doubts, let me know. Have you done with the activity what I have given yesterday, everyone? Okay, if not, try to do it today. So tomorrow you have to, okay, do a lot of practicals, and Linux I will start tomorrow. Okay, as I already told you, so the people from tomorrow you will get new link for the people who have registered the payment. Okay, so because tomorrow I am starting the actual classes, demos are completed. So if you registered, okay, by before tomorrow class, you will get a new link so that you can start your classes, learnings. So that's it from my side. So all payment channel details you can ask me personally, I'll provide it. So that's it for today. We'll meet tomorrow.